SmackDown Live. Now please welcome Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan.
Bryan and Brie Bella looking towards the future, looking towards the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see the talent Daniel Bryan has with him here tonight. Conor Mahalik had a very special relationship with Daniel Bryan, a special friendship, and continues to be extremely important to Daniel, as is the Conor's Cure campaign, which helps to raise funds for pediatric cancer. You can bid on Daniel's towel right now at WWEauctions.com. 100% of the net proceeds go to Conor's Cure to fight pediatric cancer.
Incredible ovation here in Detroit Rock City for Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. All headed towards this, ladies and gentlemen, a highly personal, a highly emotional affair, a mixed tag team match. Daniel Bryan and his wife, Brie Bella, take on The Miz and his wife, Maryse.
Brie, Daniel, in less than 2 weeks, you're going to be facing Miz and Maryse at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event. Things have gotten more personal than ever between all of you. Now, before we can forecast what is to come for everybody, I want to take everybody back to the unfortunate events that took place right here in this ring last week.
Yeah, last week, Daniel Bryan went one-on-one with Andrade Cien Almas. Zelina Vega, his business manager for Almas, had kind of instigated this matchup, but Daniel Bryan had the yes-lock cinched in on Almas, and then Vega tried to intervene.
Yeah, he would have tried until Brie Bella would get involved, but, well, Brie and Bryan would have a bigger problem in the form of Maryse.
Now Maryse attacking Brie Bella on the outside, and then Daniel Bryan blindsided by The Miz.
It would lead to a 2-on-1 attack from Andrade Cien Almas and The Miz in this absolutely humiliating turn of events. Oh. Zelina Vega attacking Brie Bella, the yes lock applied.
And all the while, The Miz, after the skull-crushing finale, the It couple had forced Daniel and Brie to watch each other's misery.
Thanks, Renee. The whole arena was chanting Daniel Bryan, and now you just got him really upset.
Well, there's actually one more piece of footage that I want to show you both of Miz and Maryse. It was released earlier today on WWE.com.
Daniel.
Brie.
We're not waiting for SmackDown Live. We're going to finish what we started from last week. So, come on out. Come on, Daniel.
Come on, Brie.
Punch us in the face. Don't you get it? We're trying to save you the embarrassment of getting beat down in front of millions of people again.
Yeah. Just like we thought. Afraid of us.
You know, that's perfect. It's perfect. That is a perfect encapsulation of who Miz and Maryse are as people. They attacked me from behind. They attacked my wife from behind. And then they go through all the trouble of showing up to the building early, calling us out knowing that we're not here. They love to refer to themselves as the It Couple, but the reality is they are nothing but a couple of cowards.
Yes. Cowards is exactly right. And you know what cowards do? Cowards talk. Well, Daniel and I didn't come out here tonight to talk about what we're going to do to Miz and Maryse. After watching that footage and after my tag match last night with Nikki on Raw, it is clearer than ever that we don't have to wait till Hell in a Cell.
That's right. It's SmackDown time. We're live on the USA Network. And now is the time to fight.
That's right. So Miz and Maryse come out here right now.
Guys, unfortunately, Miz and Maryse were here earlier, but they are not here in the building anymore.
It's the sound of Daniel Bryan's adversary from last week. And look who is in fact here tonight in Detroit. Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien Almas.
Well. Look who it is crying in the ring yet again over how unfair their lives are. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, stars of the hit TV show Total Bores. Renee, we'd also like to thank you for replaying that footage from last week.
It remind me. Yes. It remind me how much fun it's walk to walk all over the great Daniel Bryan. I'm ready to do it again.
El Idolo, ladies and gentlemen. Always full of surprises, and Andrade Cien Almas wants to finish what he started. Right now.
What did Almas say?
I think, according to Zelina Vega, he wants to do it again. Daniel Bryan and Almas going to face off again. We'll find out next.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your...
Daniel Bryan and Andrade Cien Almas set to go again here tonight after Zelina Vega came out here and instigated this matchup, much like she did last week.
Made official by General Manager Paige during the break. Daniel Bryan and his wife Brie came out to call out the Miz and Maryse, who are apparently no longer in the building. Andrade Cien Almas answered the call, and Daniel Bryan had better be ready for a fight.
Conveniently, Miz no longer in the building along with his wife.
They apparently came here, Byron, earlier in the day to an empty arena to call out Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, but of course, Daniel and Brie were not here.
What do you mean apparently they're not here anymore, Byron? The Miz and Maryse came out and did a very brave stand-up thing. They came to the ring and called out Brie and Daniel.
Wait a minute. The Miz and Maryse came out to an empty arena knowing very well that Daniel Bryan wasn't here yet to make himself look like a tough guy.
Well, it's not the A-listers' fault that Daniel Bryan and Brie were tardy today.
And Daniel Bryan trying to manipulate the man who calls himself CM. Now, these two had a great match last week, albeit it was spoiled by the interference from the It couple.
You know, I've been talking to a lot of guys, and Daniel Bryan these days seems to be a bit of a prima donna. He's constantly late.
What are you talking about?
Listen,
who told you this?
my sources. I have all sources. I talked to a lot of people backstage.
Daniel Bryan is one of the single hardest working men in all of WWE. The effort he put alone to come back, to get back into in-ring competition, nearly 2 to 3 years off medical leave. He comes back here, and now he's trying to do everything possible to rid himself of Miz and Maryse.
If you guys can provide sources to the contrary, I'll gladly accept it. But until then, I'm standing by what
Wait a minute. Trying to set up for the S-lock. And Almas wisely gets to the bottom rope.
I spoke to Zelina Vega earlier today. She said she's been working around the clock overtime as the business manager of Andrade Cien Almas. El Idolo brand.
And again to the elbow.
Is one of the hottest properties in all of entertainment. Andrade Almas right now is the equivalent of Cristiano Ronaldo in Mexico. Well, look, I'll give Andrade credit.
What an elbow. There it is.
That's one example why.
Almost the cover, and Daniel Bryan able to kick out.
Andrade, extremely skilled, extremely talented, took Daniel Bryan to the limit last week.
Almost said earlier tonight it was, quote, fun to walk all over the great Daniel Bryan last week.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the walk all over part.
But Byron, that's how much Almas believes in himself. That's how much Zelina Vega believes in her client. They truly believe Andrade will be the future of SmackDown Live.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man, caught up here in the ropes on for the arm breaker here.
Listen, Almas and Vega aren't the only ones that believe that Almas is the future.
Hold on a second. And Almas bumping Daniel Bryan into the barricade.
Bryan is hurt.
And Almas was doing a wise job there targeting the arm of Daniel Bryan. Then Bryan went into the barricade right after the fact. And now Almas on the hunt here. And
brutal knife edge chop.
Graves, what would a victory over Daniel Bryan mean for Almas' ascent?
Listen, Almas has been on a constant upward trajectory. Cover here.
Cover, hook to the leg, kick out.
Since arriving on SmackDown Live, Almas has more than held his own with the likes of Daniel Bryan, WWE Champion AJ Styles.
Missed with the knee in the corner and fell to the outside.
Just be a great opportunity to show the entire WWE Universe what Almas and Vega already know, that Cien is the future.
Byron, that sequence right there, very similar to what we saw last week. These two men know each other pretty well very quickly.
Oh, listen, there's a reason why Daniel Bryan, hold on.
Oh, my! The drop kick right to the chest, and clearly Almas did his homework.
Bryan got caught. We've got a stalemate here with both these superstars.
Now Brie Bella trying to support her husband on the outside, and Zelina Vega checking on her client.
Take one more look at this. Daniel Bryan looking for a flying knee we've seen so frequently. Andrade Almas obviously has seen it enough times to counter.
There's a cover inside the ring and a kick out. Yeah, last week Daniel Bryan was able to land the knee. This time he caught a drop kick right in the sternum. And now look at Almas. Almas turning around the same offensive maneuvers Daniel Bryan was using earlier in the match.
Oh my goodness.
Almas, man, to the outside. Almas and Bryan.
Wait a minute.
Bryan with the head of steam to the ropes. Almas into the barricade. SmackDown Live continues.
You're turning onto the street when you barely clip a passing car. Minor accident, no big deal, right? Wrong. Your insurance company is going to raise your rate after the other car got a scratch so small you could have fixed it with a pen. Maybe you should take that pen and use it to sign up with a different insurance company.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Battle continues here on SmackDown Live. Daniel Bryan in trouble. Andrade Cien Almas going to the top turnbuckle. Vega liking what she sees, and down goes Almas on the turnbuckle.
Desperation move by Daniel Bryan, but it paid off, at least momentarily. Credit the experience of Bryan having the wherewithal to stop whatever Andrade Cien Almas had in mind. El Idolo now hung in the tree of woe. This is not where the international playboy wants to be.
And here come a barrage of yes kicks. Brie Bella is loving it. And now Daniel Bryan flying to steam on the low drop kick right to the face.
Gotta wonder in the back of Daniel Bryan's mind, is he seeing the Miz in Andrade Cien Almas?
It has to be the mixed tag team matchup between Miz, Maurice, Brie Bella, and Daniel Bryan come the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view 1 week from Sunday.
Well, I can tell you, Daniel Bryan better focus on the task at hand, not worry about the Miz or Maurice, because Almas is a dangerous customer.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. That seemed to slow down Daniel Bryan, and now Zelina Vega giving instructions to Almas.
Almas looking to resume his prior plans. Perched up top.
Thinking about the moonsault, collected himself, and he landed it. Here's the cover, up to both legs and a kick out.
Extremely close call. What incredible athleticism by Andrade Cien Almas. The ability to adapt in midair. Stop his momentum and still deliver a moonsault. I can't say enough about how mind-blowing that is.
Daniel Bryan, give him credit for the toughness, able to stick around here in this matchup.
We know all about Bryan's incredible resiliency. His incredible passion.
Now Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, they started out the evening coming after, The Miz and Maurice apparently not answering their call. And instead it was Andrade Cien Almas, Zelina Vega who came at him.
Almas still targeting the left arm of Daniel Bryan. Bryan spent a substantial amount of time in a Fujiwara armbar.
Look at the response for Bryan.
Serious damage done.
Shots to the hamstring, takes out the leg. And that connected to Almas.
You know, it's really a shame that The Miz left the building and you can't see Daniel Bryan pay homage like this.
You are killing me.
Such a shame. Heartbreaking.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the finish off? Neck into the bottom turnbuckle.
Daniel Bryan might want to get out of there in a hurry. Almas is looking for it.
Look out. Double knees.
Daniel Bryan seeing shadows courtesy of El Idolo.
Brie Bella, the worry is all over her face as now Andrade Cien Almas trying to zero in on the victory. Setting up for the hammerlock DDT here on Daniel Bryan, trying to block the leg.
No.
And now Daniel able to counter. He wanted the back elbow, did Almas, and he got felled by Daniel Bryan.
But does Daniel have anything left in the tank to finish the job? I think he's tapping into that little extra something, Corey.
With only one arm. But all he needed was the knee.
On the mark.
Hook to the inside leg. Daniel Bryan has beaten Almas.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What a slugfest from both superstars, but it cannot be denied. The iron will of Daniel Bryan remains. And he and his wife, Brie, remain laser-focused on the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where The Miz and Maurice await. Yeah, credit Daniel Bryan for...
Hey, wait a minute.
That was classless and uncalled for.
A little payback from last week.
And there's more.
And Brie with the knee. Oh, my gosh.
Of course they like that here in Detroit. It was a cheap shot if I ever saw one. I think it's also a message to The Miz and Maurice, Corey, that Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella are ready.
Daniel.
Brie.
Daniel.
Brie.
Daniel.
Brie.
Daniel.
Brie.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
We hope you're having a lovely evening. I know my beautiful, gorgeous, sexy wife and I definitely are, aren't we, dear?
Aw, we are the stars of Ms. and Mrs. and every night is a lovely night.
Yes, it is so true. And you know what else is true, Daniel? The fact that Maurice and I are taking the night off and we're going out on a date. Right now, we are at Scarfoni's, the finest Italian restaurant in the country, right here in Detroit. Of course, we shut down the entire restaurant, so Maurice and I didn't have to dine with anyone from Detroit. We heard that you two were looking for us. I bet these people ate that right up, I'm sure. But you know the truth. We were at the arena earlier, and we were looking for you. So, Daniel and Brie, I guess you'll have to wait till Hell in the Cell for us to embarrass you again. Until then, arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Bella.
What a romantic way to spend an evening in Detroit. What kind of charade are the Miz and Maurice playing? It's not charades, Byron. It's real life. It's couples goals. It's A-list lifestyle.
Well, Daniel and Brie are not the only ones who can't wait for their opportunity at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event. The Boar won